Hey everybody, Bama Cooley here, and I'm with my friends today at Century Automotive, and I got something special behind me. I have the 2023 Porsche GT3. This thing is built for performance, all the way from the seats to the engine. And let's see what she has. Come on. Notice about this car is how aggressive it looks. From the way the headlights sit, spoiler and the venting at the bottom, to the functional hood vents you have right here to take in all that air, cool the engine from that horsepower, all the way up to the center line. It's almost like it's a built-in racing stripe. You really notice it even though it's not actually painted. This color is an Arctic gray, which I think looks really good. Coming over to the side, you see the 21-inch black wheels, which looks good, and you have the black painted Porsche calipers, which makes this really stand out. I also like the GT3 emblem in the middle. It lets everybody know what this is and that this car means business. Coming to the side, you see you had the body colored rear view mirrors with the black underneath. Coming around to the back, you see how you have this aggressive carbon fiber fin. You have the taillights there on each side, and you have a light going across the whole thing. You see Porsche right there with GT3, and then you see the dual exhaust. Coming back to the front, you see the trunk. It's a decent space. You can put some groceries in here, but let's be honest, this car is not meant for that. Up top, you notice right here, a solid carbon fiber hood just for the weight savings. This car doesn't even have back seats. I'll show you that in a minute. So when I say it's geared for performance, it's geared for performance. Let's get inside. I'm gonna show y'all a video of how this looks with the lights on. There you can see quad LEDs going about there. They look sharp. Here at the bottom, you got the lights at the bottom. You can definitely tell this is great looking, and it would look really good at night coming down the road. Let's go check out the back. Here on the back, you see you have the LED going across the back underneath the spoiler. And here you see what the turn signal looks like. I definitely like the LED going across the back. To me, it's just neat looking. I think it would look really good at night too. All right, everybody, let's look at the inside. Here you got the Alcantara. You got your window controls, your rear view mirror controls. You have a black leather interior with a silver stitching, which looks really good for this. You got the upgraded Bose system. Here you got your, it's not really a engine hood release on the back. It's more like a coolant release. Here you got your GT3. These are racing bucket seats. You see the carbon fiber right there, which is sharp looking. You got the same black with silver stitching. You see the GT3 built in, and look, just notice the bolstering. I think the bolstering is really good, really gets you in. It's nice and firm, and it is perforated with the same little silver stitching and silver specks in it. The only real power part of this is the up and down. The back and forth is manual. And speaking of back and forth and going manual, the back seat on this is pretty much non-existent. There you go, there's your back seat. No seats, just carpet. And if you look on the back of these seats, let me see if I can get this in. You see it's all carbon fiber supported in the back. That is for massive weight savings, to make sure this car will accelerate and go as fast as possible. Okay, let's jump in, see how she looks on the inside. Sitting inside this beast, several things are noticeable. The Alcantara suede steering wheel with the silver stitching. You have your voice commands. You have your telephone connect. You have your adjustable digital gauge clusters front. You have your drive mode here. On the steering wheel here, you got your paddle shifters. To me, they're a little small. The steering wheel is manual adjustable, which you would think it would be power adjustable for a car like this, but it's not. Come down here, you got your cruise control stock. Over here, you got your blinker stock. Up top, you have the same leather with the silver stitching going across. There's your performance clock that comes standard in all Porsches. There's your display. Here you got buttons to raise and lower the front suspension. Of course, you got your shock adjustments, hazard lights. Down here, you got your air controlled. Here you got your gear shifter. It's Alcantara right here. All this is Alcantara with the silver stitching. Got your kind of glow in the dark. Coming down here, you got a little bit of storage. Your GT3. All of this is Alcantara suede. It's really nice. There's your glove box. This does come with a fire extinguisher in case you get in trouble on the track. Obviously, this thing does not have a sunroof or a moonroof because that adds weight, and that's not what this is for at all. However, I will say this, it's hard getting in this, especially for somebody of any size. You pretty much have to roll into it. and then getting out's an even trickier ordeal. But once you're in here, the seats are comfortable. The bolstering is really good. They hold you in. There's not a lot of play back and forth, so it's really good from that standpoint. All right, let's turn on the gauges and see how it looks. Here's the key fob. As you see, you got your unlock, lock, and trunk release. I like the design. I think it's sleek looking, it's slim, but it does need a auto start or remote start. I think that's something that Porsche will probably add in the next couple of years. Okay, here's your gauge cluster. As you can see over here on the right, you got your power performance, RPMs. You got your gauge with RPMs, GT3 in the middle. There's your speed, there's your time and your temperature. Over on the right, you got your gas. See what all we can change on this. There's your tire pressures. There's your G-force meter. There's your sport chrono, so you can track your lap times. There's your map, your trips, general vehicle, gas, oil, temp, oil pressure, battery, some more track. There you got your power displacement on the wheels. Let's see what the drive mode select will do. Sport, normal, track. So if I'm in track, what pops up? Pretty much the same information. Oh, there's your no surface load. Reset daily mileage. I do like this gauge cluster. I could sit here and play with this for at least 30 or 40 minutes. I do like the layout. I think it's very functional. Yeah, I think it looks great. I like the lighting of it. You know, you got the center that doesn't change with the analog dial. The rest of it changes to match what you want to do, and I just think it looks sharp. Here you got your infotainment center, you got your navigation, media, phone, vehicle, air conditioning, CarPlay, Android Auto, sport chrono. Down here, of course, everything lights up where you see your temperatures for your air conditioning, heater. Here you got your knobs for the radio. I do like the way this glows. It's almost like it's a self nighttime glowing. I don't even think there's a light in here. So let's see how quick this is. Vehicle, your sport exhaust, start, stop, off, chassis and sport. You can change the chassis right here too for track or whatever you want. I think that's pretty sharp. Go to comfort. Let's go into ambient lighting, lemon green, overall brightness. Let's crank that up. It's daytime here, so I might not be able to see the ambient lighting good. Kick this back out, drive, normal sport track. All right, we'll go back to here, go home. Connect your devices, your sport chrono, start, reference lap for all you speed freaks out there. I'm one too, but haven't been on a track, so. Displays, voice control. From an infotainment center standpoint, it has everything that you would want, you know, as far as the convenience features. So it's not lacking in that, it's just lacking in other areas like back seats, sunroof, everything like that. If you have two people in here, you can probably take a pretty good drive with it, like going from Huntsville to Destin, and be okay. It's just getting in and out. That's the only problem I have, is getting in and out. But once you're in, and it feels great. Let's crank her up and hear how she sounds. Oh wow. I know that's a flat 6, but it sounds awesome. This car sounds mean, and you know it's ready to go. It sounds just as good as any V8. Man, it gave me chill bumps. There you have it, everybody. My inside and outside review of this GT3. It has 502 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque. The automatic version will go 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds. No back seat, carbon fiber everywhere, from the seats to the hood. It's built for speed, it's built for performance. Porsche makes no apologies about it. So if you're looking for a fast car, a performance car, a car that's fun to drive, check it out. So that does it for me today. And let y'all go. As you know, if you're on the back roads and you got a fast car, a fast truck, and there's nobody around, go ahead and have some fun and give it the business. And remember what I always say, especially when I'm reviewing a Porsche, there is no substitute. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button at the bottom. Be sure to click on the connected videos to my left, and we'll catch y'all later. Have a good one.